Hello everyone, this is Nurhaini Nain. Now that we know what is SMB, or SMB is some kind of strategy to improve education process by giving people or by giving authority to those people who can make right decisions. Now in here, we are going to learn what are those advantages. Now first, we have allow competent individuals to be in school to make right decisions that will improve learning, which is very helpful, of course, because the more we allow competent individuals to be in school or to be staffs in school, then the more the actions will be effective and efficient. The next one is it gives the school community a voice in key decision, which is a good thing. Of course, there would be advantages to that because the more voices will be heard, then the more ideas will be generated in order to make fast decision. Now, another advantage is focus on accountability for decisions. Now, this is also a good thing because there would be people who will be responsible for that or for each actions or for each decisions. Another advantage is lead to greater creativity in designs of programs. As what I have said a while ago, the more capable people will voice out their ideas and opinions, then more new ideas will be generated. Certainly, there would be creative things that will be come up. Now, these last three advantages are by all means true because of the fact that this strategy will allow the school to be proactive. Therefore, there would be more transparency, camaraderie, and good environment for everyone. Now, since we have the advantages, of course, there would also be liabilities in this strategy. Now, it is said in here that participating decision making sometimes create frustration and is more slower than authentic method, which is true, because everyone is allowed to say what they want. So it takes more time to cater and consider everyone's opinion, which will affect the other aspects of their job. And that is a bad thing. Now, all those advantages and disadvantages are already tackled in here. Now we're going to move on and to the next part of our topic. Now in here, we have how does school-based management affect the roles of the school board, the superintendent, and the office district or the district office. Now in here, it is said that there would be no changes nor effects. So the superintendent and her or his office staffs are still in charge of decision making and providing assistance in some cases. So they would also develop the performance standards for schools and students, as well as the evaluation for the school and students again. Now, next is they are also in charge of recruiting employees and sometimes specifying the curricular goal, objectives, and expected outcomes of school. As for the budget decisions, they are the ones who are also in charge of it. They decide the whole, or the office district also decides the whole district's total fund. Yeah, and they also allocate the remaining funds to individual schools. Next is for decision making. Districts create school-based management council, and this council would be in charge of everything about the school board. So at least the workloads in the office district would be, teeny tiny bit eased. Because as you can see, district office holds a lot of things. Imagine how many schools would be under a particular district. It would be a little bit crazy and a lot of workloads. And then finally, we have this one. It is said in here that although other district holds the decision making in other school level or in school level, which is somehow unnecessary because there is a school principal and the faculty in school naman. So therefore, the principal can hold the power over the school level decision making with the aid, of course, of the school faculty and staffs. Where has school-based management been implemented? Now, the answer for this is that in several educational institutions such as DepEd. Now, this is applied on DepEd in order to improve educational planning and management because we have the objectives in here that needs to be attained. The objectives are to strengthen the support system of DepEd, 3 regional offices, selected divisions in schools for school-based management through improved educational planning and management. Another is development of a functional management support system for continuing school improvement at regional division and school levels. As you can already see from their objectives, their aim truly is to have a system that is well organized and well managed by, of course, competent individuals. This is to avoid or to respond those problems they might encounter, as well as to provide a quality educational services. Because as the time goes by, the experiences they have encountered or the staffs have encountered will further enhance the range of capabilities in building activities. We have the subcomponents in here that was created in order to attain the aims or the objectives of SBM. First, we have policy and planning system. With this subcomponent, they can develop and enhance structures, processes, and tools associated with policy or planning systems at the school, division, and regional levels. Next is participatory mechanism and education governance. This is dedicated to identifying existing participatory mechanisms in education governance at school, division, and region. Next one is human resource development of education management. This subcomponent focuses on developing and piloting the appropriate regional organizational structure to ensure that the divisions actually support the implementation of the school-based management as mandated by the Education Act of 2001. Now, this is to actually help the regions to perform its function. We also have quality assurance and accountability system. This subcomponent ensures the quality of DepEd and various management in bringing out or in providing a good educational services. Next is program to improve access. This approach is to determine and pilot appropriate support options for basic education. Lastly, we have unified information system. This system specifically aims to streamline and efficiently render the collection and processing of education data from the school and field offices. Second is institutionalized quality assurance and M&E processes at every level of the school or of the education management system. And lastly, number three, to support information requirements of school-based management, planning, and policy formulation at all levels. Overall, this strategy is to build a consistent depth system and structures and also to establish effective linkages within currently functional systems. That will be all. Thank you.